You're about to see an amazing client testimonial from someone who struggled to lose that last 10 to 30 pounds but had success using my Power Play system. Maybe that's you, and here's how she did it.
My name is Bernadette. I live in Canton. I'm a 50 something, I'll say. Um, and I was drawn to the program from a coworker of mine, and she was very successful in it. So I thought I would jump on board and see what it's about. I just wanted to, feel better, eat better, and just kind of follow that journey through.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where were you before we started working together? Kind of describe a little bit of that.
Kind of putting myself by the wayside, which isn't atypical, a busy family, busy career, and not really paying attention to what I was doing for myself. And I needed something to turn around that. So that was my main thought process behind it.
Yeah. When you came to me, what specific problems were you trying to solve or challenges that you had with your health, fitness, nutrition, weight loss?
I think nutrition was a big part of it to get a plan to stay on track. Weight loss, as I get older to try and help with some menopausal symptoms, not to feel so achy and make sure I had a process moving forward, to make sure I can take care of myself as I age, and stay healthy, as healthy as I can in that way.
Yeah. What made you reach out to me as opposed to any other coach that's out there?
I talked again with my coworker a lot, and she felt very comfortable. She felt there's like a genuine, wasn't necessarily just a business, it was like a genuine concern for others, to get on a good fitness health trajectory, not just, physical and mental health, whatever people's ideas of that were, and to kind of, she felt, and I feel that you're very honest about that, and everyone's got a different system or plan for themselves, and you have to have someone who can kind of adapt to that for each person's needs.
Yeah. So you got a good recommendation from somebody. Is there anything that almost prevented you from signing up? Like lack of time, finances, anything like that?
Um, Not initially the finances, but there's some things going on that may have, I feel like I'm on a really good enough trajectory for now, and I'm a little bit limited right now. My intention is to kind of come back to the program. Um, but I think the most motivation I had from it was kind of taking care of me, putting myself at the forefront, at least for a while. And then, making sure I can manage that and, know it's okay to put myself and my health, you know, not necessarily number one per se, but to incorporate it into my life.
Yeah. What's been your biggest takeaway so far?
Probably understanding and having the knowledge of what I can do and what I'm capable of doing and maintaining and what I need to do. That's very different from what I have been doing in the past, or at least for a big pocket of time, at least, and pocket of time, I mean big, like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
10,
Right.
15 years as I'm raising my kids and building my career, things like that. So,
So you were really busy for a while and you kind of
yeah.
had a little bit of time here, a pocket of time to get some things done. What do you feel like have been the biggest shifts in your health, fitness, weight loss since you started this?
I think I've really kind of changed my lifestyle and my habits, and it's become kind of a natural thing for me, to wake up and think to myself, oh, and there are days, I'm not gonna lie, that I'm like, oh, I gotta work out, but mainly it's like, oh, I want to work out. It makes me feel better. Nutrition, I am very tending toward reaching for the right things, when I want to eat. It's really changed my patterns, I guess, my lifestyle patterns, I guess, if you want to call it that, as a whole, really. And I think that's been the biggest change for me. I think my cravings have gone away mostly for a lot of things that I might have otherwise wanted. Like they don't even quite appeal to me the same, I guess.
Okay.
And I think that's just, attributable to being healthier, being much more active, eating better. It's just like that cycle that your mind and body adjust. So,
Yeah. So when you started this, you described yourself as, kind of trying to figure some things out or whatever. So where are you now with it all?
um, I feel like I'm kind of rubbing off, even on my husband, although he's really healthy, mind you.
Okay.
But just, seeing just some more conscientious choices from that view too. So that makes me really happy, to be able to kind of share that with other people, not necessarily my husband or other people. And I feel pretty confident that I'm continuing on that journey. Like I said, for this temporary time for me. And my intention is actually come back to the plan, or working with you, I should say, not the plan. My goal is to stay and maintain what I'm doing,
Yeah.
just because I feel emotionally and physically a lot better. And I look better, which is a good bonus. I mean, maybe it's shallow, maybe not.
No, it's good.
Um,
My
yeah,
next question is like, what are some of the tangible results that you've achieved? Like things that you said you look better. I mean, that's something that you perceive.
yeah,
Anything else data wise, like your weight loss, inches lost, anything like that?
yeah. I've lost now about 15 pounds, which is great for me. That's just my little waist and my pant line. I can feel. I mean, they're not dropping off, but I definitely feel a change, which is really nice. That's always nice, to put on your pants or your shorts and be like, oh, okay, I feel that.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference. If I do have a special treat or something, which I don't do a lot, but when I'm up north, sometimes I do. And I can tell the difference. It kind of slugs me down and I'm like, ugh, it was great once a week, let's say, but I can just tell the difference. I think it's just really given me different options for myself and knowing what are the better options to do. And, you know, knowing that strength and cardio together, right? Maintaining that muscle mass as long
Yep.
as I can is an intentional effort on my part now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't see you all the time.
yeah,
And so I think sometimes internally we see ourselves, we don't notice a lot of the changes or differences. And
yeah,
when we do check in, like right now, I'm looking at you like total different changed look just from head to
yeah,
shoulders even. And so
yeah. I
it
feel a
is
lot better.
something that's noticeable, the
Yeah,
results.
yeah,
What
I love
what
it.
internally would you like those are the external kinds of things, getting stronger, losing some pounds, some inches. What internally would you say has shifted the most for you?
Um, I think it's really helped my mental health. Um, Honestly, and maybe it's a little bit better brain food, exercising, right? Exercise can bring you a lot of peace and kind of calm your calm your senses, right? The five senses, which are super critical. So
Yeah.
I feel like just kind of changing my methods really speaks to that. It kind of brings me down to a place of calm. I will say after I exercise, I feel a lot internally, about myself. You're a little achy after, and that's fine. But there's a lot more value to it when you do it. And it's an accomplishment. Everyone in life likes to accomplish things like, okay, I did it. That hurt like heck, but I did it, and I got I got through it.
Yeah.
It's like I thought I might pass out, but I'm okay now.
Well, there was no
So,
claims at the beginning that it wasn't going to be hard. I was
right.
upfront
Yeah.
with that, but yeah, like you said, that the hard things got you some really, really cool results. And by the way, 15 pounds, and just for
Yeah.
context, that's like 12, 13 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
You're looking for that's a pound a week. That's really extraordinary, awesome. So
Yeah.
congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Scale to
Feels
one to
great.
10, pretty satisfied with your results?
Yeah, 100%. I have to say
Awesome.
darn near a 10 for sure.
Yeah, good,
Yeah, I
good.
really am.
So
That's
if
been
someone
great.
else was considering to work with me, what would you tell them?
I'd say definitely go for it. Give it a try. I feel there's a lot of motivation and I feel there's accountability, which is good. Yeah, but in kind of like a positive way. You're not going to ding someone like, okay, the creamer in my coffee, let's just go there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not giving up the creamer. That's
Just
fine.
wiggle them,
You
right? And if you
scaled it.
do it
Right.
right, if you
Yeah.
do it right, what you did, you were on
Yeah.
track with most
Yeah.
of the time, there's that wiggle room for people to have a little this or that isn't going to break the bank.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice. Like someone else is kind of monitoring it for you, like, well, okay, that was great. However, maybe try this. So it was like that
Yeah.
positive accountability, I guess,
Sure.
steering you in the right direction, if you
Yeah.
will. So,
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
um, yeah, I mean, like I said, just financially, there's things going on, but my intention is to kind of get back to things probably next spring.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to kind of jump on the bandwagon, but my goal is to kind of keep the plan going, excuse me, on my own for the time being, and kind of keep up with what I'm doing. And hopefully I'll come back and be ready to rock and roll a little bit more. So in a
Awesome.
good
Well,
place. So
congratulations on
yeah,
some big
thanks.
success. That's awesome. Like keep it rolling. Keep it
Thanks.
going. Keep that
Yeah, I'm
healthy
really
life
excited.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good
awesome.
job.
Thank you.
If you want results just like Bernadette, head over to my Instagram, hit follow, and scroll through my content and see exactly how I help women just like you achieve that result of 10 to 30 pounds of weight loss.